Hey guys, it's the Sisterlocks Diva coming straight at you talking about what? Natural hair, of course. That's how we do on this channel. Hi guys, for those tuning in for the first time, I'm Lauren, the Sisterlocks Diva. I love to talk about locks and sister locks, but I also talk about loose natural hair sometimes as well. So what we're talking about tonight is the braid out, right? This is a braid out set. It is about 5 days old, and one of my viewers on Facebook, hey Demetria, she wanted to know how I get my braid out to last so long because hers go limp a little bit after just a few days. So here is my method. So first of all, I created about 10 to 12 braids. I didn't really count how many I did, but about that many. And I had my hair freshly retightened maybe a day or two before. And so what I did was I wet my hair section by section by spraying it with water, and then I put a little setting foam on it as well. My hair was moist, somewhat damp, but not really, to give you an idea how wet my hair was. So I did the 10-12 braids and I let it set overnight. And I woke up the next morning. Some of the braids were still damp because I did this like right before bed, literally. So I sat under the dryer for a few minutes the next morning, like 20-ish minutes. And then after I got ready, you know, showered and all that, then I was able to take my braids out. And the definition was crazy amazing. So I had like definition like this all over my head. Loved it. Love how it's kind of morphed and done its own thing. And Demetria was kind of like, how does your braid out look so amazing, even though it's been over almost a whole week? So here's my answer. So Demetria, I know you have new sister locks, and with new sister locks, I definitely would recommend that you're only setting your hair with water. For me personally, 7 to 8 months in my journey is when I started using Talia Wahid's Crinkles and Curls. So I would only recommend setting foam as you're approaching like your first year in sister locks. Like you're a lot closer to a year than 6 months. And that might be some of the reason why my hair is holding. Because of that setting foam. And then secondly, how am I keeping it and preserving it at night? Well, I just want to give you a little show so I could show you. So right now it's not nighttime, but I do have on my nightwear so that it seems like I'm getting ready for bed, right? Okay, so here's how we're doing it. Sorry, my dogs are barking in the background, but we're still doing our video. So here is my trusty bonnet. And this is how I do it. So I kind of tilt my head backwards. And I kind of put my bonnet on halfway, like this. Okay? And then what I do is I kind of stretch it out on one side. I tuck in and I push it up. Tuck it in, push it up. So I've done that one side now. In the back, I'm going to do the same thing. Tuck it in, push it up. So you see now how it's kind of pushed up a little bit in the back. And then on my other side, I do the very same thing. Kind of tuck it in and push it up. So when I'm done with my bonnet, this is kind of how I'm looking. So this is kind of what my bonnet looks like and how I look like when I go to bed. Yeah. So that's how I'm preserving my braid out. At night, do I sleep cute? No, I do not. I make sure I get all of my 8 hours. I haven't slept cute, so to speak. Since my relaxed days. That sounds about right. So I'm sleeping just how I normally would, whether that be on my side, on my back, or whatever, on my stomach. Doesn't matter. I sleep just regular, and I just wake up the next morning. What you will see when you get up the next morning, I don't know if it'll look like this when I take the bonnet off. Let's see. Kind of, sort of. So you see how it looks really pushed up on this side? This side is very representative of what it looks like in the morning when I get up. And so all I do is kind of just fluff it out. That's it. You know? Just kind of fluff it out. So that's how I keep my braid out fabulous. So I am probably gonna rock this braid out definitely through Valentine's Day. This is my best braid out to date. I tried to braid out one time before and I didn't use setting lotion, and I think that was what made the difference. I only used water and the definition was gone by the end of the day. So I think setting the setting foam, setting lotion, whatever you want to call it, that's what makes the biggest difference to me about how my braid out is still looking so fabulous 5 days, almost a week later. So those are my braid out tips. So please post your comments, your questions. What are your experiences with braid outs? Do your braid outs look limp after a few days, or are they still kind of big and bouncy and vibrant like mine is? Let me know. Let's talk, all right? Continue to follow on Facebook and on Twitter, on Instagram. I'm always on there, so, you know, you can come check me out there. I do stay a little bit busier nowadays now that I started doing hair. So I would say that I'm going to try to do a video once every 2 weeks. Let me see how that goes so that I can keep up with my YouTube fans. All right. So until next time, guys. Bye.